Down here in the Keys with the FishAholic rig for the first time.
Oh, got hit. There he is. There he is. Nice. Look at that. Let's get her back. Oh, there he is. Set it, set it, set it. There you go. Oh, you got him. Woo! There we go. Let's see if this little jig head is heavy enough to get him down into the strike zone. Oh, just got 8. There he is. Fish on. Oh. This is a good fish. There he is. Woo! Woo! There he is. Ah! A Cuda got him. Or a grouper or something. No way! That is sick. While trying to catch snapper? Are you kidding me? All right, we made it out offshore. Let's rig up this Dark Matter HK casting rod paired with the Avid HXW with a live pinfish and send it down. This mullet has the spinning fish disease. Look at him in there. He's just spinning around. Let's send it down. We have a really nice and slow drift right now. It's only like half a mile an hour. Oh, I just got 8, just got 8. Oh, there he is. Oh, fish on. Oh, he's ripping. Let's see what it is. It might be a grouper. Or not. Oh my God. It is a really big yellowjack. Woo! Look at the size of that yellowjack. Absolute monster of a yellowjack. Wow. Let's get a weight on him. 14-pound yellowjack.
All right, guys, here's a little closer look at my new PV yellowjack. And I think we're gonna have to throw her in the cooler because I recently found out this year that yellowjack are extremely delicious. I was always throwing them back in years past, but you guys all commenting were like, don't do that, throw them in the cooler. So we're gonna bleed this one and throw her on ice.
Look at that. Now that's a sharp knife. All right, let's go back up for another drift. It is gorgeous out here, and for a Sunday and how calm it is, there's only like a couple of boats right on this structure that I'm fishing, and these other two guys are targeting permit, and I'm the only one bottom fishing. When we start this next drift though, I'm probably going to put a crab on one of my other rods just so I have it at the ready in case I start marking them, or if I see them swim by, then I can throw the crab at them and maybe they'll eat it. All right, for our next drop, let's try this mullet. All right, just hit bottom. Let's see what hits the mullet down there. Since it's so calm, let's try and drop down this Nomad Vibe and vertical jig it. It'd be a sick fight if we could get a 14-pound yellow jack on this setup. Oh, I just had a bite over on this rod here. There he is. Got him. Oh, that's a big fish. On the mullet. I wonder what this is going to be. Maybe a grouper. Oh, nice. A decent black grouper right there. Wow, that is a stud. A little bit smaller than the one I got yesterday on the snapper rod with 25-pound fluoro, but still an awesome fish. And next month, this guy would be going in the box. Whew, such a beautiful fish. I am really stoked that I'm kind of starting to figure out where the black grouper are hanging out. Whew. Let's get her back. Let's give her a quick measure though before we send her down. 29 inches. And you see how this fish's stomach is pushed into its mouth. So I gotta send her down on the C equalizer descending device. I got 3 pounds of lead on there. Down she goes. This fish might make it down on its own, but I'm just going to give it a little bit of help. Oh, it's hard cranking this thing up without a fish on it. Just 3 pounds of lead, 100 feet up. we go.
All right, well, what a great way to start off the day, and a huge shout out again to Tide Chasers for sponsoring today's video. And if you're looking for some awesome on the water apparel, especially their new camo rain jackets that just came in with the 4 waterproof pockets, 2 on the chest and 2 on the sides, and as well as a nice reflective strip down the back so you can be seen in low light conditions, definitely consider checking this out. And also, I love it paired up with the Tide Chasers bibs here that keep me super cool and comfortable even in the Florida heat. And you know, one of my biggest pet peeves is when I'm catching bait, you know, getting my clothes just soaked and covered in slime and weeds and even some jellyfish down here because I was cast netting and catching like dead green jellyfish. I think that's like what they look like when they die. I don't know, comment down below if you know. But anyway, Tide Chasers also has some really awesome long sleeve tees, hats that are UV 50 and lightweight and breathable. Some are also bamboo and have some really cool graphics on it. So if you want to check them out, I'll put that link down in the description as well as a code so you can save 15% on your entire order. And I hope so far the video isn't too boring. So let's get back into the action.
Let's see if this spinning mullet gets a bite. Look at him. I don't know if he'll work. He might just twist up my line. Oh, just got 8. There he is. Got him. Oh yeah. Stay hooked, stay hooked. Oh, we got a fish on the spinning mullet. Let's mark that. Nice. Another decent black grouper right there. Oh, and he just popped off the hook. Nice. Let's see if this one goes back on his own. Oh yeah, straight down. I didn't see that one had the bends at all. Oh god, the screen is stacked right now, guys. We got to get a crab down there. There we go. Got a perfect little crab there. Got some fish down here, but it's hard to say what they are. There he is. Oh, look at him go. That might be a nice permit. This fish just munched the crab. Oh man, this is a big one. This is a very big one. Wow. Oh, I just finally stopped her and she's still going though. Stopped her for a second. Finally putting some line back on the reel. And she's taking it back. Woo, yeah.
looking for color. I'm kind of surprised they can't see her yet. Oh yeah, I see her. It's a nice permit. Oh yeah. Come on up here, baby. This one's definitely got to be bigger than the one I caught yesterday. Oh. Yeah. Oh. By the way, this setup that I'm using is the 6000 Daiwa Certate with a 30-pound braid on it, and I'm using a 25 foot 40-pound fluorocarbon leader, and I have this reel paired up with the 7-foot heavy action dark matter FishAholic spinning rod. Oh, he's going all the way back down to the bottom. You can see her right down there now. Oh, there's the leader. I connected my leader and my braid with an FG knot. Oh, it's a stud permit. Oh. Definitely a PB permit for me right there. Yeah. Whew. I'm kind of curious how heavy she is, so I'm just gonna weigh her in the net and then we'll send her back. £18 in the net. Look at that. Perfect corner of the mouth hook set. They're back. There she goes. The net is 4 pounds. So it's a 14-pound permit. Nice. Well, I am sweating bullets. I think it's time to take off the bibs, and I am super stoked about catching that permit. And I really wish I could have got a photo of me holding it, but it was a longer fight. It was like 5-8 minutes or so to catch that fish, so it was better off just to weigh her and release her. And I caught the whole fight basically on camera, so there's nothing better than that. And now I think we're gonna head further offshore, maybe into like 200-250 feet of water. Maybe we'll come across some mahi, maybe we'll come across cobia, sailfish. I'm also going to try dropping some baits and jigs down to the bottom, and maybe we can get some big mutton. I heard from some locals that they have been catching some big muttons out in the deeper water there. And the only tip that I got was yesterday at the fuel dock. The guy, that helped grab me the pump, told me that. So we'll see how reliable that source is, and maybe we'll get lucky again and find something nice out there. And then on the way back in, we'll probably hit this spot again. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let's keep it going. All right, we made it to our next spot. I'm marking a few fish, like deep down on the bottom, but because it's 160 feet of water, the marks don't look too big. Oh, I just got 8. Oh God, something nice here. What could this be? It's got some good weight to it. Oh man, he's still going. Oh, come on, baby, stay hooked, stay hooked. Jesus. Could it be like a blackfin tuna maybe? I think it's a mackerel. Like some type of mackerel. My leader's so light right now. I don't know how this fish didn't cut me off. Oh, he's barely hooked. Barely hooked. Got him. It's a nice king. Definitely a keeper. And look at that, I got him snagged kind of on his shoulder. That was a real lucky catch. Packed on ice. All right, well, since I know there's some kings down there now, let's try throwing out another bait, but just with a little wire in it. There's another one. Ah, dang it. I lost that one. Or he cut me off. Well, I still got my little wire rig. All right, I think it's time to head out of this spot. At least we got the 2 king mackerel bites, and it's a little after 1 p.m. now, and I think we should start working our way back in. We spent like 2.5 hours out here, and I also drove over some publicly marked wrecks, and it didn't look good at all. There was like no slight raises in the bottom or raggedy looking bottom, but we tried it. Didn't get any bites, and then I moved a little bit shallower because I was marking some stuff and didn't get bites on the bottom still, but then reeled up once I started to see fish mid-water column, and that's when we got that first king mackerel. All right, so I'm thinking we'll go back in and hit around that spot where we got the grouper, the yellowjack, and the permit, and then maybe we'll hit like one inshore snapper spot, and then probably gonna call it a day. I just went over a bunch of fish. Let's try dropping my pilcher down. Maybe I'll be able to get a snapper here. And then I'm gonna keep a close eye on the screen and in the water, just looking like down like the 50 feet or so. Because if the permits swim by me or under us, I wanna get a crab down there in front of them. Oh man, I'm marking a bunch of fish that could be permit. Let's find out. They're about like 50 feet down.
Oh, I think I got a snapper on. Yep. Snap on. I got whacked as soon as I put the rod down. Let's see what it is. Oh, a nice yellowtail snapper. And I think that'll keep right there.
Alrighty, Fishaholics. Well, that was about it for this day. After catching that yellowtail, I fished for like another 30 minutes offshore, and I didn't want to fish out there until sunset, so I decided to cruise in while it was beautiful, and I did a little more inshore fishing, but just caught some small stuff. So that was about it for the day, and I really hope you enjoyed this episode and as well as this fishing series. And if you did, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. And like always, live to fish, fish to live.